That's right. I'm so excited about that as well. Oh my gosh, Friday and Sunday, both. Just Friday is going to be so amazing, and the Soul Summit Scottsdale is going to be so extraordinary, just all the way across the board. So I'm so excited to go. All my friends are going. I'm just really stoked about Sunday and being able to do readings. So it's going to be great. Well, I think what it is that I love to be in front of people, and I love to be a part of people's lives, and I love building relationships, and I love being intuitive. Ever since I love sharing my gifts. I love sitting down and meditating with people. I love being able to jump on Facebook Live and do readings for people. It's the highlight of my day. I don't know. There's something about the energy of standing in front of people or being in front of people and being part of a community that is healing and growing and expanding. So I think that's what drives me. Yeah, for me, it's I'm a natural intuitive, and so it comes to me with seeing and hearing, just like I can see you and hear you. I think that intuition is a muscle, and you work on it, and then it grows. And as you quiet your mind and you work on your intuition, it's easier for things to, energy and spirit and your highest self and somebody else's highest self to come through and be super clear. And so I spent about 10 years before I opened my mouth and shared my gifts, really, with the world, just working on that piece, because I have a lot of integrity around what I do. And so I want to make sure that I'm always being very straightforward and it's coming out very clearly. And so for where I can tell people very specific things that are happening in their life, that will happen in their life, that happened in their life, and also help people develop and evolve and grow. Here, the stories of people who are having very, very hard times, and we don't want to sugarcoat it. I think that what we need to do is to show up for one another, and just to really show up. Like, we don't. I think that we like to read about things that we need to fix, and we like to talk about it, and we like to watch the news about it, but we don't want to show up. And so, I think that energetically, we can raise the vibration of the whole world by really just being there for one another and showing up to each other's life and showing up to things and really believing in things that are surrounded around love. And if everybody is really there for each and every person in their life, then we're not even having this conversation. And so it's not, sometimes we like to think about things from like these giant pictures that we can't change. But really, you're a powerful person, and you can do all the things because you are filled with love, and we all are. It's just that we all have the opportunity to share it and express it, and then it's much stronger than any sort of fear.
You do it.
And meditate. Okay, there's two things. Really, like, meditation is super boring, so I won't like beat up meditation, but I meditate 3.5 hours a day, every day for the last 18 years at 3 o'clock in the morning. So very little sleep happens, but it's a habit that I have, and I just meditate a lot. And so the meditation part really raises my vibration. It makes my intuition just really profoundly clear. It is fantastic for the rest of my own life and for myself. And so I do that. That's my routine every day in the morning. It varies, 2.5, 3.5. I'm trying to work it up. And so I've been doing that. I had a teacher who taught me about that. That's the first thing. I just be myself. We spend so much time like really trying to be something for somebody, or we're trying to figure out how we can shape ourselves. And I'm lazy to that. I just can't do it. I just don't have a filter to it. And so I just show up exactly how I am, and it's not very much work. I'm a very easy, relaxed person in general, and just excited about being alive. And I don't spend a lot of time caring about what people think. I think we spend way too much time caring about what people think. The third piece of that is that I spend most of my day working off my intuition. Like when I'm driving my car or tying my shoes, I use my brain, but I try not to use it very often because it's a problem solver, which means it needs a problem to solve, right? And so I mostly follow my intuition, and it's never, it's never did me wrong. So I have always been that way. I don't know. It's never been different than that, but I do understand how we can get all like low and feel terrible. I understand that. I just personally don't, I'm just too lazy to do all that. I can't hate or think about like, I just can't. So, yeah, I have tons of students. I have tons of private students. I teach classes often all over. And intuition is, everybody's intuitive. Everybody is intuitive. It's just, it's a muscle. It's like going to the gym. I can't make myself go to Planet Fitness, unfortunately. I'm working on it. But I go to the intuition gym, and it's just working that muscle and learning how you work, learning how you expand as a person, learning how you grow, and how you listen, and then moving from there. But I haven't met anybody who doesn't have the ability to. It's just a lot of self-work and a lot of meditating and a lot of really diving deep inside yourself, a lot of moving out of the way. Intuition is not, personal. It's something that comes through you. And so it's you being able to move out of the way and allow that. And so it has helped me in my life. I don't know what I would do without it. And so I'm always teaching people how to be intuitive because I feel like it's the greatest tool ever in your life. Yeah. It's you are everything you are looking for. I always say that at the end of everything I do, you are everything you are looking for. The reason why, I have a teacher from a long time ago in India that it's a really long story, but I'll just give you the synopsis of it. I came to a teacher and I was like, oh, I had all these questions and things that I didn't know. And I was like, I really want to work on this and work on that. And I kept reaching outside of myself for stuff. And he would sit and listen to me and just be very patient with me. And one day he said to me, you are everything you are looking for, right? Like everything you're looking for outside of you, you already have in you. Like you're in charge of all this stuff. And something like switched in me, and I stopped being the grabber, how we grab things in life and go, I'm gonna be this, or this is gonna make me happy, or that. And I started grabbing within for my happiness, and I haven't looked back. And so ever since he said that, it just clicked for me. It's been it's a great tool in my life, and it's a constant. Every time I say it, I'm reminding myself. And it's just something that I feel like we spend so much time reaching outside of ourselves, and then we're 80, right? And then we're like, whoa, where'd my life go? This doesn't even feel like mine. And if we can turn it within first and go within and find out who we are, then all the things outside of ourselves just work out so much better. And so, but we do things backwards as human beings. Often we're like, well, if I have this job, I'll be happy. If I move to this place, I'll be happy. But really, you're just bringing you to that job and to that situation. And so it's finding your own happy. The other way that I raise my frequency is by giving readings to people and doing readings and having clients. It's very filling to me. It's never draining. It very much raises my vibration because I'm giving from a very loving place. And it's something that only feeds that kind of love inside of me and raises my vibration, which in turn is helpful for the other person in raising theirs. And it becomes this dance. And I think that between nature and just doing my job that I do full time is just, that's what does it for me. Yeah, I think that a good beginning tool, because a lot of people feel like that they can't trust themselves. And so the takeaway with you is oftentimes, almost all the time, your intuition is the first thing that pops up. So somebody walks in the door and there's just a feeling in your gut that's like, oh, I don't really want to be around that person. So intuition is very like immediate. It's the first thing. It's always the first thing. The second thing is your brain. It looks like this. Woman walks in the door, you're like, oh, I don't want to be around that person. And then your brain says, come on, Candice. It starts to negotiate. It's like, are you being mean? It starts to negotiate the truth that's in your gut about this person. And then you see, then it goes on and on and on, and we don't trust ourselves because our brain is constantly negotiating ourselves out of our intuition. And so it's constantly saying, really, is that true? Or no, you don't deserve that, or all sorts of things, problem solving and negotiating. And so your intuition doesn't negotiate, and it's nothing that is it isn't a question. It's always, oh, it's very like, oh, or no, or yes. It's very straightforward, and it's the first thing that happens. It's in every single one of us. We just don't listen to it. We listen to the negotiator that helps us tie our shoes. And so it's that's the first tool to really start to pay attention to your life in a different way, is to be able to go, like I don't, and then follow through with that and honor your intuition. It's your inner highest self saying that person doesn't belong to you. And so that's how you can have your personal gauge in your life. Yeah, I think that you have an inner gauge. We just don't listen to the inner gauge because we use our brains way too much. Exactly. It's like you tell the universe, hey, I really want this amazing life. And then the universe is a giving machine. And so it says, all right, let's do it. And so a lot of times when you want an amazing life, the life that you have isn't, right? And so you have to lose a lot of things to gain your amazing life. And so as soon as like things start falling away, because the universe is like, sure, let's have you an amazing life, let's do it. Then like maybe your job is in danger, or maybe your relationship is coming to an end. You're like, never mind. I don't want it. I don't want to lose all this security blanket that I already know. I don't know who I am if I have an amazing life. Just kidding, universe. And the universe is like, all right. Like the universe isn't like judging. It's just saying, what do you want? And so if you say you want an amazing life, a lot of times the things that you don't have the things you have aren't amazing. And so it's a time for a shift in your life. And so you have to be careful what you ask for. Can I please say that the Soul Summit is something I'm so excited about? Like, I feel like it's such a great community. It's such a great place for people to come together and really have an experience. There's like enormously talented, wonderful people that are going to be there. I can't wait to be there on Friday night. I can't wait to see everything and experience the whole thing. I think it's a great place for us to, like you said, raise vibration and just have these wonderful, magical experiences in this weekend. I think it's a wonderful event, a wonderful retreat for our hearts. It's like being in nature. So I can't wait to be there. And I'm so grateful to be there, truly. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for having me. This has been great.